everyone, welcome to this new Haywire battle report. I've been a bit radio silent lately. For one big reason is what you can see over here. I've been building my new Middle Eastern kind of urban table. And it took me like probably 2 months to build completely that new table. It's using only urban scatter gaming buildings and walls. And I will do at some point a tutorial on how I created all of that, making some of the file available for like the poster. But yeah, right now it's time to play a game. I'm going to play with the third version of the rule I'm currently working on. So if you have V2 and you see some things that are a bit different, yeah, that's normal. I'm working on the new version at the moment, and I want to play test the rule with you. So for this mission, drone footage spotted a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device, a VBIED, in the middle of the board over here. Our goal is to infiltrate this neighborhood here and destroy that. It has a blast range of 6 inch, so 12 diameter. So I will need to move civilian around. So for example, if those civilians are still around, they will die in the explosion. So I need to make contact with them and move them while in base contact with those. So there is like a bit of civilian management in that, but usually civilian, when firefight start, they run to the closest cover, so hopefully they will not run towards the hot area in the middle. So that's it. So now for the team, I am deploying 2 teams. The first team is the Wolfpack team. It's the team we have here with a team leader, recon specialist, sniper, support, drone specialist, and an assault. The second team is called the Tombstone team. It's also a new team coming in V3. There is a point man and a breacher. The infield point I've selected, they find that one of the team can deploy at the ground floor of a building. So I've selected this building. Right now they are on the floor, but it's just because it's easier for me than grabbing them inside. So imagine those 2 guys are just behind those doors. And the rest of the team arrive in 2 vehicles up to 12 inch. So I've decided to place them over here. Right now they are around the vehicles, but let's imagine that for now they are inside. Place them here. The first one is within 12 inch of that building. And right away we have a threat token here. So that's it for the setup. Here I have the version 3 for the threat level, and that's going to be it. Here I have some of the weapon, and I just need to grab also the card for the enemy, and we can get started on the first turn. So the first thing I'm going to do is check what we have on this first threat token in front of my first team. So here I'm going to roll a die. I have a 7. 7 is great. 7 is a civilian. I need to pick my box with my civilian. Yeah, let's actually take that one here just so it's faster. So here we have a civilian in the middle of the street, which is great. That means no enemy here. I can maybe move with my vehicles and get closer to the target building. Next, I have my pointman and breacher in that building. I'm going to start to move with those. They are just behind those doors, so the first guy I'm going to move, I just want to make him move up to that vehicle over here, or actually behind those crates. So here, at this point, civilians saw me, so they will probably start in their turn to move around, trying to avoid my team. But this guy spotted this threat token, so I'm going to reveal what we have on this second threat token. And we have another 7, so another civilian here. Again, that's good news. So 2 civilians here. That's cool. And this way here, I'm going to look in that direction. So still part of his first movement. So here, you don't see that threat token, but he's going to enter Overwatch facing this direction, just in case. My point man here with his SMG is going to do, he's going to move and just, there is no door on the back here, so my only access is there, but the thing is, there are one threat token here, one threat token on the back, plus 2 here, so that guy is going to stay here for security, and is going to also stay in Overwatch. So now that's done, let's actually move with my vehicle. So I'm going to start moving with my vehicle. This guy here just, here the vehicle, so step away. Vehicle, they can move a total of 12 inches. So basically I'm using one action point on that driver to start to move. So I can move that first vehicle up to here. And from there, I'm going to, just disembark with my team. I'm going to disembark with my team. So let's actually move the 2 vehicles and place everybody next to the vehicle. So here, the team on the back, they are going to move. So the first one here, the Grenadier, is going to move up to here, up to this corner. Here I have my drone specialist. Oh, actually, the drone specialist could become useful in deploying the drone. So let's say he's inside the vehicle. I'm going to leave him inside and he's going to deploy his drone. So that's the drone I'm using from Spectre Miniature. So he's going to deploy his drone. Recon drone. Deploy a small recon drone on the board in base contact with this model. He can then use action point to move up to 10 inch per move action. The drone can reveal threat token in the same way as any model, but it's harder to detect. The drone can only be detected on a 15+. So deploying the drone costs 1 action point. So right now I deploy the drone, it cost me 1 action point. So what I'm going to do here is move my drone so up to 10, so 6. Trying to see where it's best to deploy the drone, and it is spotted on a 15+. It's spotted on a 15+. So this token here is looking in that direction. So there is a chance he sees the drone. So I would like to avoid that. I would like to maybe spot this guy. So I'm going to move the drone on top of this building here. So it's largely within the 10. Here, or actually maybe more on top of this one here. So from there, he can see the threat token. So I'm going to reveal that threat token. It's a 2, nothing here, so very lucky for the rolls for now. So that's it for the guy. He used 1 action point to deploy the drone and another one to move it. Now I need to move with my sniper. Oh, something I forgot. There is a threat token here looking. Maybe he saw the drone. He saw it on a 15+. And it's a 3, so at least this turn he didn't saw it. So now my sniper, I would like to move with my sniper. Sniper will move 6 inches up to here. And I'm going to do, after that, a sneak action up to 3, just before that small hole in the wall. And next turn he will try maybe to peek in the hole and kill that one, we'll see. So that's it for this team. Now with that other team here, I'm going to start to advance towards the objective. So here, that guy here advance 6 inches. He enters Overwatch. This guy will do the same. And here I have my support specialist is going to also do the same. So those 3 guys, they are all in Overwatch. I'm going to place 1 token for all of them. So that's it. So that's it for my turn. We jump onto the enemy turn. Enemy turn, I'm going to roll 1 scatter dice for every threat token, and they move all in 6 inch in the direction defined by the scatter dice. First one I'm going to activate is this one. So this one is moving 6 inch towards my team, but yeah, just following that wall. Still, I'm not in line of sight, which is great. This one next. This one is not moving, is just turning, facing that direction. Now this one also just turning. This one here. This one is should be moving here. But yeah, just maybe it will be more logical just to go in that direction. So probably try to enter that road here. So it will go around and start to move here, roughly 6 inch. Next one, this one same, you move here, go around and arrive here. Next, this one, of course, where is the dice? It's here, so it's just turning. So basically, I'm going to assume that he can just see above the wall here. And next we have this one. This one. So this one should be moving 6 inch here. But since here the wall, there is a wall that is blocking, I'm going to assume that he will instead open the door, basically. So he's just going to open the door. As he opened the door, or my team see what we have here. So let's roll a dice. Oh, it's a 6. It's a 6. So 6 is a civilian, another civilian. Going to grab one that we don't care, like this one. So this guy here, move here and start to walk in that direction. Again, roughly 6 inch. And then we have the two ones on the back. This one here is moving 6 inch. Maybe up to here. Maybe try to get out from this building. And the final one will be this one in the back. This one come back in the not forest, but in the palm area here. So that's it for the enemy movement. We revealed 4 tokens this turn. No enemy spotted for now. Yeah, not a lot of enemy. I'm glad. We can jump onto turn 2. Turn 2, we have a Fog of War card on a 6. Oh, we have a Fog of War card. Crump. Randomly select one of your soldiers. He can't move this turn. Okay, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. This is resetted back to a 6. So I'm going to do that right away. I'm going to randomly select one. So how I'm going to do that? I have 8 model total, and I don't have a D. I might have a D10. So I have a D10. I'm going to give a number to every one of my guys. So starting with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here my breacher can't move this turn. I don't have a can't move token, so instead what I'm going to do is just place that, because I know that I'm going to pause the camera here for a few hours or days, and I won't be remembering this. So hopefully with the small thing here, I will remember that this guy can't move. So yeah, that's it for start of turn 2. Let's start to move our team. And actually, before doing that, something I also forget is to move the civilian around. So I'm going to assume that the civilian that spotted my team, instead of staying in the middle, they will just try to move out of the area. So every one of them can move up to 12 inch. So basically, all the civilians that are here, I'm going to assume that they just run inside one of the buildings, probably this one, which is open. So yeah, instead of placing them inside, I'm just going to drop them on the roof, but you imagine they just move inside the building. Same for the one here. He saw some people walking around him. This one probably just move away up to 12 inch. So yeah, something along those lines. And that's it for the civilian that spotted my guy. They are just all in cover somewhere. Now I'm going to move in the similar way with these dice, the guy that didn't spotted my team, going to move them around, and I will start to move my team after that. So let's jump to my turn. Now I'm going to activate first my Grenadier. He's just going to peek around the corner to reveal what we have on that new threat token. Here, by the way, you can a bit see my new scatter piece that I've been working on with those pantry. The pantry come from Amazon, super cheap, by the way. So let's reveal what we have here. We are at the threat level number 2. So here we have 15. So we have some enemies. One fighter, one executioner. So I'm going to grab a fighter. The executioner is equipped with that hatchet here. So I'm going to place those two where I have my threat token. Yeah, let's remove the tree. Won't need that. Okay, so that's that. So I still have one action point with my guy, so I'm going to fire right away. I'm equipped with a suppressor, so I don't make any noise. My team is over here. That's my assault guy. He has, I am within 6, so I can roll 2 dice. The enemy is not in cover, doesn't have any body armor, so I'm hitting on a 5+. 19 and 6, so the first one is killed. Just checking his stat, the first time this one is... okay. So the first one is killed, so I was targeting the closest to me, this one, so that one is dead. Now I'm going to target the... So now I don't have any more action point with this guy. With my sniper, the problem is that this sniper is not equipped with a silencer, so if I fire with him, that will raise the alert on the wall board. So for now, I'm not going to do anything anymore on that side. Let's next use that drone. Here I'm going to pivot the drone first to reveal that threat token there. Here we have a 9, I think it's an enemy. Yes, 2 fighters. So I'm going to place 2 fighters on the back here. So here we have 2 fighters, not alerted for now, which is great. Next, I'm going to move. So turning was not like a real action. Now I'm going to move. So part of the movement was to reveal that one. Going to move up to here to reveal that other threat token. So that's my first movement. Oh, here we have a 16. A 16 is 3 fighter. So here 1, 2, 3 fighter on the back of this building here. So we need to be careful because when the alert will be raised, we have all those guys that will arrive on our back. So that's still part of my the first movement. Second movement, I'm going to move and aim in that direction with the drone. And from there, the drone can see... so he can see this token here in the middle. And technically, you can also see the one we have here. So I'm going to reveal those 2 threat tokens, starting with the one in the middle of the street. And here we have a 4. A 4 is nothing, so I can remove that one. And the other one is an 8. An 8 is a civilian. Okay, so here we have another civilian. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. So that's it for my drone guy, which is sitting still on that car. He used 2 action points to do 2 move action. Now I'm going to activate my team leader. My team leader here is within 12 inch of my assault guy. So I'm going first to activate him and use his Empower ability to give one of his action points to a model up to 12 inch. So this guy has back 1 action point that he's going to use to target that one. With my second action point, I'm going to simply move up to here. So that's that. Now I'm going to activate back this one. It's going to fire, 2-shot, hitting on a 5+. Oh, no way. What? Okay, 3 and 4. I failed both shots. I failed. Oh, that's miserable. Still 2 points of suppression. I guess I will need to go loud. And that sucks. Yeah, I have. There is nobody in range to help in here. Yeah, there is really nobody else that can help except the sniper. So I'm going to move with my sniper, and I'm going to need to fire with the sniper rifle. I have only... oh no, it's after 6-inch. Oh, sorry. So here I have my 6-inch mark. So the guy is after 6-inch. That means I can roll 2 dice. Because he's equipped with a sniper rifle. I needed a 5+, so I have 2 7. So here I killed that one, but I was using an unsuppressed weapon. So now the alert is raised on the wall board. That's pretty bad. So now I need to move everybody in an Overwatch position to be able to take care of the enemy that will arrive on our back. So in terms of threat token, we still have 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. So 3 more threat token plus the one that will arrive on some spawn point. So yeah. So let's first. I'm going to activate this one. I'm going to move him here. Oh no, because the enemy will be able to shoot at me from this hole here. Let's maybe kill those guys. Yeah, or maybe not kill them, but yeah, I'm going to move here with my support guy. Support guy is going to peek in the hole and do a suppression fire on those 2 enemies. That's his ability. Support, suppressive fire, model within 1.5 inch can't be activated. So those 2 guys here, they are both pinned down and they can't be activated this turn. Now I'm going to move this guy here. This guy is my... that's the recon. So I'm going to move him here. He's going to enter Overwatch. The problem is that this guy will move there. If there is some enemy, there will be a gunfight with some civilian in the middle. So I'm going to house rule something here where civilian might be shot, and that might sucks. But yeah, I'm going to try to do that. On this side, this guy can't move. That's my... what's the guy again? That's my breacher. Yeah, he can't do anything. So he can't have special ability. It could be useful here. So just going to turn in this direction, and he's going to enter Overwatch. So if the enemy arrive, I can fire at them. And with my point man, I'm going to... yeah, pretty much do the same. I'm just going to turn here, and I'm going to move a bit and also enter Overwatch. My idea is just to wait for the enemy and shoot down when they go through the door. So that's it. I activated all my guy. This one is in Overwatch as well. All the other has been activated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I activated everybody. We jump onto the up for phase. Up for phase, yeah. So we always start by activating the closest enemy model, the closest to any of my model. And the closest group of enemy model is this one. So this group is going to be activated first. So let me grab my stick. which is here. So the behavior for those basic fighters is that they move up to 6 inch, and if they enter line of sight, they shoot. If they don't enter line of sight, they enter Overwatch. So this guy here is moving and arrive just under the arch over here. And I think he enter line of sight. How to best see that? I guess, yeah, we can see a bit. And of course, I stopped recording when I was trying to look at. But yeah, so from from my guy point of view here, he can see a bit a hole between the two doors. So that means he saw that guy pass. So I'm going to trigger the Overwatch for my guy. It's within 6, so I'm going to shoot 2 dice, and it's the breacher equipped with an assault rifle, and because of the 2 door, it doesn't have a clear line of sight, it's going to be a 9+. And we have a 15, sorry, there was a 15. So the 15 means I kill that one. So here, this one is killed. Just struggling to remove him. The second guy do the same thing. He advance up to 6 inches, and he arrive just behind. Same scenario here, and I'm going to move with the other one just next to him. The second one here is same thing. He can see that guy. Here I triggered my Overwatch, so I can't fire anymore, but the enemy can fire. There is still the bonus of cover for me because of the 2 doors, but the enemy is within 6. So I'm going to grab the card for the basic fighter. Basic fighter, because I wear a body armor and because there is a cover, is hitting me only on a 18+. So 2 shots because he's within 6, 11 and 2. That's 2 suppression points, but I am not hit. And next, we have the second fighter that arrived just behind. He will do the exact same thing, 2 shots. 14 and 4, so he's spreading his AK on the door, but it doesn't touch me, but it adds 2 more suppression points, meaning I am at 4. That means I am suppressed. I am not pinned, so I still have 1 action point to use in the following turn. I'm going to remove that. That was my memory thing to remember that he had a cramp, but yeah, that's it for now. So now we activate the second group, which is this one here. So these guys, they are going to move 6 inch. They arrive here. So the first one arrive, and he see the guy in the car, and he will fire at that. It's going to be using the hard combat stat because I wear a body armor and he's in the vehicle anyway. And the second guy will arrive behind and will do exactly the same thing. So 2 guys firing. They are not within 6. They are pretty far, so they are going to roll only 1 dice each, hitting on a 18+. So the first one rolling, it's a 14, and the second one, it's, close, but not yet, so 17. The 2 of them miss, but it still inflict 2 suppression points on my guy. So that's it for the 2 enemy group that were already there. This group can't be activated since they are pinned. I'm going to move now to the threat token. The closest one, let's activate this one. This one, the closest path to one of my model will be to take this alley here. So, with my ruler, I'm going to move him 6 inches in that alley. It will arrive next to the sofa. From there, he's going to enter Overwatch. I'm going to do the same thing for the 2 other threat tokens here and there. So this first one, trying to not break all the scenery. So this one is going to move, turn, and arrive here in front. Do we see? Yeah, we can definitely see him. So let's reveal what we have here. 18. Oh, that's interesting. An 18 is a heavy gunner, which is one of the new classes coming in V3. So that's the heavy gunner. Heavy weapon emplacement. The heavy gunner is manning a heavy weapon emplacement if the player is deploying without armor vehicle, place a heavy machine gun. So not armor vehicle, so it's going to be manning a machine gun. Now we have the bunker skill. The heavy gunner and its heavy weapon are deployed behind sandbags up to 12 inch from where the threat token was revealed. Select randomly the most logical position it can be positioned to cover the most angle. Okay, so let's see where he can be deployed. So that's going to be my heavy machine gun. And so from trying to get a top view, 12 inch, he can be basically anywhere within 12 inch over here. And maybe this is the compound where the enemy are building their VBIED. And I'm guessing like this building is within 12 inch. So maybe it would make the most sense to actually have this guy, well, covering the entrance to that compound. That would be maybe the most logical thing. And maybe we didn't saw him, I don't know why, but I'm going to imagine that we didn't saw him because of, he was hidden behind the terrain and whatever. We didn't saw him. So he appear here. I'm going just to place a few sandbags that will add him some extra protection. It will need the hard combat stat to kill him. No, it's going to be medium. It doesn't have a body armor. But anyway, going to play some sandbags. Okay, so that's the enemy behind some sandbags. So this guy is now activated and, well, he can fire. He can fire. But that's a good point that my guy here is within the line of sight of that enemy. He's not obstructed. I wanted to check like if the palm tree obstruct that, but it doesn't seem so. So I'm going to maybe first trigger the overwatch. Like basically, gunshot happened. This guy was maybe actually behind that wall. He was maybe sleeping next to his MG. He heard the gunfight. He just get up, start to move the Dishka. As he start to move the Dishka, it triggers the overwatch from my guy. Remember, models in Haywire have a 180 view angle, so it triggered the overwatch. This guy turn, fire, one shot. I only have one chance at killing him before he fire his MG. So it's one shot hitting on a 9+. Oh yes, 19. Perfect. So 19, that killed this guy right away. I'm going to, flip it on the side. This guy is killed and I lose my Overwatch token. I am lucky on today's game. I'm lucky for now. The final threat token that moves is this one. This guy here, I'm just going to move the door. He moves up to 6 inches behind the yellow car. And behind the yellow car means we can't see him and he can't see us. So that's it for the up for phase. We jump now on the spawn phase. Spawn phase, we have maybe something spawning. We have 8, so 8 is another civilian spawning on spawn point number 2. I'm going to just skip that. Oh, actually, he's spawning next to some enemies, so I'm going maybe still to add that one just because, I can't now just simply throw a frag grenade over here because there is a civilian on that spawn point. At the end here, civilian will move around because of all the gunshot. They will move up to 12 inch toward the closest cover. So basically, those guys here, they are going to run up to here to try to see cover. This guy here is going to run as well. Those guys here, they are just all going to run over here, taking cover behind this building. And I think that's it. Every civilian are in cover. No, this one as well. So this one is going to run over here to get cover. So that's it for turn 2. We jump now on turn 3. Turn 3. Fog of War card on a 6. Another Fog of War card. Oh. The up force seems occupy in a nearby region. Lower the threat level by 1. That's a great news. We move back to threat level 2. So that's, yeah, finally a good Fog of War card. Good Fog of War card. There is not a lot of good Fog of War. Most of them are pretty bad. But this one is a cool one. So that's it for the start. We can jump onto the player phase. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do during the player phase is that this guy here is going to move up to here. From there, he gain line of sight on the guy that are on the spawn point number 2, so he's going to fire. He's equipped with a sniper rifle with a scope. That means he can roll 2 dice after 6 inches. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. The enemy doesn't have any body armor. They are not in cover. So here my sniper need a 5+. I have a 7 and an 8. The first one is killed. First one is killed. Just checking the rules for my sniper. The sniper has the death from above skill, which can't be used here, is not above. And dope, the first time this model does an aim shot, it costs 1 action point. I could have actually done an aim shot, but yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't have changed anything. I still successfully did that one. So that's it for this one. Now I have... who I want to send? I want to keep my grenadier to move here, move there, and move towards the objective. So I will take my drone specialist here. Yeah, my drone specialist will move out of the vehicle and just take cover on the corner of that building, and he will fire at that guy here. So here I can only fire 1 dice, and I hit on a 5+. Oh, you have a 4, so I miss that one. I miss that one. He gets 1 suppression point. Okay, well, that's changed my plan. Now I need to come back with my grenadier, come back through the door here. He's going to move outside next to my sniper. He's not going to fire a frag grenade from the grenade launcher, again because of the civilian. He's going to do standard shooting action and a 12. 12 is enough to kill that one. So here this one is dead. So that's it for those guys who I can still activate. So here I still have 2 enemies that will arrive on this side. So I want to take care of those. So first, with this guy, I can see 1. This guy is my preacher. I'm going to fire 2 shots, hitting on a 9+, 19 and 13. That's enough to kill the first one. Then I'm going to take my point man. My point man is going to move through the door. He's just going to peek in the door and fire at the second one. So let me pause the camera 1 second. Just wanted to check the number of dice. For an SMG, it's 2 dice. The point man has 3 different skills. Once per turn, if this model kills an up-4 model within 6, is granted a free shoot action against another. Quick shot, when entering a room in which an up-4 model is in Overwatch, he may fire first. And cold-blooded, he can't be affected by suppression. Well, nothing we can use right now, so let's roll our 2 dice, 11 and 5. The guy was not in cover because I went past the door. So yeah, no cover anymore for him. I fire 2 times with my MP7, and here I kill those 2 guys. Okay, so that's it on this side. No more threat on this area. We can focus more on our objective now. But first, we have 2 threat tokens that will arrive in line of sight of my team this turn. There is this one and there is this one. My support that I have for this mission are pretty cool. That's some new support. Well, this one is not new. It was already in V2, but I finally created a cool piece of scenery that I created myself. Well, I kit bash myself digitally. So that's my RC, like a explosive suicide kind of unmanned ground vehicle. And here I have my sentry turret, which is using like a tow tripod plus a UGV turret, both from Spectre Miniature. So I have access to those two. This one is just because I finished painting it earlier this week, but I'm not going to play with that one. So my team leader is this one. I can try to deploy the turret. Sentry gun deploys a static sentry turret from any member of the assaulting team. It has 4 points of armor and has a combat stat of Lala. The sentry gun has 2 action points. I might use that. Trying to think. Yeah, because this one will move here. It will see my guy, will reveal it. This one will do the same. If we have 2 enemy and 2 enemy, that will be 4 enemy. Nothing I can deal in one turn. So let's deploy the sentry turret. So my team leader, which is here, I'm going to use his support ability. This model may call in a support card. This action costs 2 action points. So it costs 2 action points to deploy the sentry turret, and I'm going to deploy it from this guy here. So I'm going to deploy the sentry turret here, so it has a good line of sight to the end of that road. Next, I'm going to activate my support guy. He's going to fire with his light machine gun. Light machine gun, 2 dice, and it inflicts 2 suppression points each. So I'm going to fire at the first enemy. So I'm going to fire as this one. This one is not in cover. Actually, I can remove that. So here I need a 5+ to hit that first one. 1 and 19 kill him. Firing at the second guy, and the second guy is also killed. So I just killed those 2 guys. Next, I can only activate this one. This one is my recon guy. Steady hand. If this model didn't move this turn, he may reroll 1 dice on any combat action. Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to not move. So with the steady hands, he might be able to reroll some dice. So yeah, he's just peeking around the corner. He deployed the turret, he doesn't move. And he's in Overwatch, by the way. So here I'm just going to place that one in Overwatch. So that's it for my turn. We jump onto the up for turn. So up for phase, we start with this one. Actually, at the end of the next turn player phase, all my models lose their suppression token. So those guys lose their suppression. So now this token will move up to 6 inches. Arrive here, see my guy, we can reveal it. Thankfully, because of the fog of war, we are still at level 2, but still, that's some enemies. Ooh, 1 fighter and 1 harasser. So that's the harasser. It's a guy equipped with a light or medium machine gun, and that's going to be my fighter. So I'm going to place the 2 of them over here, fighter and harasser. So now they can be both activated, but I'm going to trigger the Overwatch. Something I forget to mark is that the turret that I've deployed is to be able to use them, so it's in Overwatch as well. So I'm going to trigger the Overwatch from the turret first. So here the turret can see completely the 2, but their base is partially hidden by the back of the car. You can clearly imagine they arrive here, and as soon as they arrive here, the firefight starts. So they are in cover. So I'm going to fire with my turret, which is in Overwatch, 2 dice, and the turret has a medium stat of 12. Medium because it's the enemy is in cover. So I need a 12 plus another 15, so the turret is already useful in the first turn. So this one is killed. Now my fighter do the same, it arrive, move, try to seek cover behind the car and try to get a good line of sight to fire at me. And now I'm going to trigger the overwatch from my recon guy over here. Recon guy firing 1 dice, hitting on a 9 plus. And that's a 9. I would have thought it was a 6 and I could have triggered my steady hand skill, but no, it's enough to kill that one in the first go. So this one is dead. So that's 2 enemy down. Well, the problem is that we still have this threat token to activate. So this one do the same, it moves. As soon as it starts to move, you can see my guy. We can reveal what we have. Oh, we have a 2. We have a 2, so we are still threat level 2. A 2 is nothing. We have nothing. Could have been fun to have a bit more enemies there. But yeah, that's it. Guys, we don't have any more enemy on the board. All enemy has been killed. But still not done because we have the spawn phase. End of the up for phase. Jumping onto the spawn phase. Let's see what spawn. 4. Nothing spawn. And yeah, we are clear for this turn. So yeah, jumping on to the next turn. Next turn we have a Fog of War card on again, new Fog of War card. Car alarm. Well, it's raised the alert, but we are far from there. So nothing really happened with this Fog of War card. And I'm going to call this game over. So basically what will happen next turn is that I'm going to deploy my RCXD from my team leader here. My support guy will arrive here, open the door, RCXD will drive here and just bang, explode. Well, it will explode 1 turn later once we move back to our vehicle and extract the board. It will bang and explode the VBIED. I'm cutting the video a bit short because yeah, we don't have any more enemy to fight with again. Well, yeah, just cutting it so it's a bit shorter for once on the channel. So yeah, that's it for this new Haywire battle report. Hope you like that new board. I'm definitely liking it a lot, but I have still some building I need to play for the next board. So here are some of the other building I didn't took out. So there are some other and some other here on the back. The next scenario I want to play is that those building, I want them to be, so this one and the one on the back will be some kind of CIA kind of covert compound, a bit similar to like 13-hour Benghazi. And I have a bunch of, where are they? Yes, I have a bunch of high walls like those. So my idea is to create like a heavy fortified compound, have my team start on the compound, and the objective will be to extract because the alert is raised, everybody is attacking them. So yeah, something along those lines. So probably big compound in the middle of the board, small houses around, and yeah, that's going to be probably my next game. We'll see. Thank you everyone for watching the video, and I will see you soon for the next one. Bye everyone.